In South Carolina, how do you determine the days for Passover, Pentecost, and the Feast of Tabernacles? I heard you say to count the days, but how many days and where do you start? Okay, well, and you'll find most of this that I'm about to say in Leviticus chapter 23. And what you must understand, first of all, is that the Hebrew year, the calendar year, there was also a civil year that began at the Feast of Tabernacles. The calendar year, however, began at the spring equinox. And it states in Leviticus 23 to determine the Passover from the beginning of the year, the spring equinox, you count 14 days, and then at sundown, which is the beginning of the 15th day on the Hebrew calendar, that's the Passover. You have then a 7-day feast following the Passover called matzah in the Hebrew language. That's the 7-day feast of unleavened bread. But from the second day of matzah, if you count 7 Sabbaths, 7 times 7 is 49, the day after that, 50, is Pentecost. It was called the Feast of Weeks at the time of Leviticus 23. The Feast of Tabernacles you asked about is on the 15th day of the 7th month, which is Tishri on the Hebrew calendar, and that was also followed by a final feast on the 8th day, which was a Sabbath, to close out the cycle of annual feasts. Tony?